All right, everybody, I'm out in the garage here this morning. We've been getting all of our Christmas stuff out. Got the tree out the other day and got it up, and my wife's been decorating the living room and the kitchen and getting things together. So just been out here milling around, guys. Y'all know I've been working on this 50 olds here. I got it completed, fellas. Daggone, we'll get into that here in just a minute. Let's do a time and temperature check. It is going on 9:30 here in the AM. I got her up to 57 degrees out here in the garage and 38% humidity. Now it's like 40 something outside. It's supposed to get to 47 today, but after today, they say it's going to struggle to get above freezing for quite a few days. So we're going to be in the deep freeze again. All right, guys. One thing here. I got a sticker in from Joe over at Big Sky Model Workshop. Check out that sticker. Ha! Boy, I appreciate that, man. Let's go over here. I'm going to show you. He's got some... Here's Joe's channel, Big Sky Model Workshop. He's got his the final on his 57 Chevy gasser for the Mad Gasser group build. That looks pretty cool. I haven't been over there yet. I'm going to have to check that out. And then he's got another one. His latest video is the shout out and giveaways where he had that drawing going on. So I'm going to go over and check that out. So if y'all haven't been over, go check all that stuff out. He's got some cool stuff going on over there. Joe, appreciate the sticker, man. Just a cool looking sticker, dude. All right, let's get into it here, fellas. All right. That's that 50 olds. Got that for a Christmas one year. Decided to build that sucker, and there she is, fellas. Now let's do a once around here with it. See what she looks like. It almost looks black, doesn't it? But it's not. I painted that with the Tamiya's TS64 Dark Mica Blue. Came out pretty close, didn't it? That looks pretty cool. Now, you guys look, all the bright work on here, the bumpers and the around the headlights and the hood emblems and everything, and all the emblems in the back and rear bumper. That is all. I actually used this Mr. Color SM206. It's a Super Metallic 2, or down here it says Super Chrome Silver 2. And I thinned the snot out of it because I watched a video of a guy doing that. I posted a video of my own on doing some spoon tests on this because it's supposed to look like chrome, and it didn't come out quite as good as I was hoping for, but it did give this nice, like an ultra black chrome look to it, which I really dig. I really like that. So the bare metal foil, instead of putting the chrome on, I put the matte chrome to kind of help blend in with the all the other stuff that was from the Mr. Color paint. But guys, I think she turned out pretty good. Those wheels, I don't know where they come from. They come from the parts box, but I don't know what kit they come off of. But they're not the ones from the kit. I swapped them out. The white wall tires come from the kit though. The swamp cooler come from a good friend of mine, Les. I appreciate that, dude. The visor I scratch built. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm just digging I just love these old fat fender cars, guys. You know that. Man, this thing can come out tough looking, didn't it? The interior I painted with Rust-Oleum. Yep, I think that was a satin nutmeg. That just worked out pretty good for in there. The wing windows there, I painted those. I actually used the Molotov chrome pin on those. Yeah, pretty good. They were a little bit of a chore to pop in there and keep in place. Guys, now let me tell you about this bare metal foil. That bare metal foil, I think it was some leftover bare metal foil from back in the day. Remember, guys, when we couldn't get the stuff to stick and it would tear when you try and cut it? Well, that's what I fought with on this. And daggone, I tell you what, I used well over half of that sheet just to do this because it kept tearing on me and folding back on itself, and I didn't like how it looked, and it wouldn't stick. And man, especially down right in here, man, that was so tough to. Anyway, I tried going back and splicing some pieces in to help out in some of the areas, and daggone it, you try and burnish it down with a pointy Q-tip, and it just pulls it off, pulls some of the other. I just gave up on it and did the best I could with it, and left it alone because I figured it might do worse if I kept on going. So, but she turned out pretty cool looking. I'm digging it. Put that old 50 ohms plate on there. Door handles. I lost my door handles. I don't know what happens. I know a couple of guys were telling me where they were at on the tree. Well, I didn't have that tree. So I'm assuming I threw that tree away. So those door handles come out of the parts box. And let me pop this hood off here. I'll show you. Let me get my seat up here a little closer, guys. This comes with the old Rocket 88 303 cubic inch engine and had a tri-carb setup on it. And I ended up pulling that off and going with this. I put a restrictor plate down there and two Carter 450s AFBs on there. I put the restrictor plate to kind of calm this thing down a little bit because it's not a race car, it's not a hot rod, it's a nice cruiser, but I wanted to have a lot of power underneath the hood there, but not too much, so that's why I got the restrictor plate on there. And you guys look, I switched from, I've been doing this past few builds. I used to use bare metal foil for my radiator clamps, for the radiator hose clamps, but now I use some wire and just twist it around there. I think it looks better. Anyway, it does to me, guys. I think she come out pretty good. That's like I was saying, it's almost a black, depending on the light you get in it. It almost wants to turn black, but it is a deep blue. And all that chrome kind of takes away from, there was just so much blue, it kind of takes away from it, kind of works out just fine. Let me get around here and I'll flip her over, fellas. Let's see what we got on the bottom. Not a whole lot. It's your basic detailing, you know. I don't know if you can see the springs, the front coil springs. I wrapped a wire around those to give it a little bit better look. Guys, I think she come out pretty good. I'm digging it. I don't think I got much else to go over on this thing. You guys know I had that issue with the hood. You know, I started to wet sand that paint on the hood, and it dulled up, and I couldn't get it worked out of there. And I was going to strip all the wax off of it and clean it and then reshoot the clear, but I thought, you know what, I might end up messing it up. I'll just polish it up best I can, and we'll hope for the best and expect the worst, and it came out okay. I'm satisfied with it. Well, guys, I think I've had y'all on here long enough. I hope y'all enjoyed looking at the 50 ohms that I built. That's a killer kit. If you want a nice kit, that's one to get right there. Man, it was just a super clean body on that thing. All right, everybody, I think I'm going to finish this one up. All right, I'm done.